Live from Center City, this is Good Day Philadelphia.
And percentages we've been talking about all morning
Right.
for the past couple of days. Big financial news this week, the government's takeover of Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. Basically, they're trying to save the housing market. The question is, when will things get better?
Yeah, many say this is not a quick fix to the problems. Joining us this morning is our mortgage expert, Vincent Gui, president of Louviers Mortgage. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Always good to be back. Thank you.
Okay, sort it out for us, because this is the government talking and taking care of this. What does it really mean for the housing industry?
Well, it means a lot. Short term, especially. Interest rates we saw yesterday from Friday went from 6.5% down to about 5.875, 5.75%. So if you're someone who's buying a house or is in the market to potentially refinance, that just changes the scope of the entire situation. The long-term effects, we just don't know. I mean, basically the government is now taking over a very faulty business which has been undercapitalized or is on the brink of destruction, really. And it's just another liability, another risk the government's taking on top of the war. But I think fundamentally this is almost necessary at this point to help, our recovery. The housing crisis is such a huge reason as to why we are where we are right now. This might be a step in the right direction.
You talked about the dollars and cents. What about just getting a mortgage? A lot of people are saying, years ago I was able to get a mortgage. Now it's more difficult. Will this decision impact that situation?
Not so much. I mean, the mortgage programs that are out there right now have been out there for a little while. FHA, the government, again, has a huge hand in where the lending guidelines have gone. And if you've got an okay credit score, you could still buy a house with 3% down. And it's not as difficult as what many make it seem as far as actually getting a mortgage. But down the road, potentially, with the government controlling Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, there may be changes as to how not only how you get a mortgage, but what are the terms of that mortgage? Those contracts may be changed over time.
I always feel like I'm putting you on the spot here, but very early on, you were saying, you were one of the first ones to come out and say, hey, we're a couple of years away from fully recovering from this. All right, we've seen a few of the housing reports month to month starting to show some pluses. Where are we at now?
Good question. I mean, I said about a month ago or so, I feel like regionally in this area, we've probably hit the bottom, and we're, I think, probably going to sit at the bottom for a little while, but I don't see us getting too much worse here regionally. Nationally, many of the pundits and the experts are saying that, end of 2009, third quarter of 2009 is where nationally we may hit the bottom. But I think here in the Philadelphia area, we're probably at the bottom. Just a matter of time is how long we're going to sit there. This, a drop in interest rate significant from, let's say, 6.5 to 5.875, 5.75 may just help spark that recovery a little faster.
This region has done well in fighting off this storm.
Relatively speaking, that's right.
All right.
Absolutely.
Vincent Gui, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.